Welcome to my channel. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone, my subscribers and my new subscribers I'm sure I'll be getting after this video. Hope you guys are enjoying 2016. I'm here with just a hair update. I don't think I've ever given you guys a hair update before, but firstly I have to go ahead and explain all this whole thing about my journey and why I actually started my journey. Well, I was really neglecting my hair. You know, this was like in a couple of years ago, but I started taking better care of my hair. It was around 2012, 2013. And yeah, I mean, I did a lot of things in my hair. I did a lot of crazy coloring, over processing, cuts, you name it, all of these things, a lot of heat in my hair, all of these things. And I was getting so much problem, and I really wanted to get my hair healthy. I'm like, you know, I can't keep up doing all of these crazy things with my hair, you know, spending all this money, doing all kind of coloring. It was just crazy, you know. And when I really settled down and I decided to really get on track and get on top of this whole thing with my hair, you know, then and only then I started seeing some progress. In the beginning, I was really kind of really obsessed with products, what's working, everything I see advertised or somebody talks about, you know, I'll run out and get it from the store. And you know, I was just kind of like incorporating so many things in my hair care that I wasn't seeing results in the beginning because there was too much things I was using. I wasn't taking my time to really know what will actually work for me and what was benefiting my hair, and exactly paying attention to my hair, you know, because in my case and in everybody else's case it's different. Because with me, I was getting there was a lot of shedding, there's a lot of dryness, breakage, all kind of stuff was going on with my hair, and I really had to pay attention to those areas, you know, as far as getting the right product to treat my issues that was going on. Well, I was just buying everything off the shelf, and you know, it was crazy. My cabinet was just ridiculously overpacked with stuff that I just pretty much a one-time use, and I threw it out because I got another gig on something else, and you know, and it was just the whole wrong attitude. But then when I slowed down and I said, you know, I need to just try one thing at a time, which makes sense. One thing at a time to know exactly what is giving me the results. If I try something for about a week or whatever, and I think, you know what, I don't like how my hair came out, if it's, you know, depending on textures, dryness, whatever, I'll say, you know what, I'll leave that aside and then I'll try something else. Well, anyway, I went on like that for a little while, you know, and then I came across Garnia Fructis. And this, oh my goodness, this changed everything for me. It changed everything. From the first time I used it, I felt a difference in my hair. And I continued using it, you know, week after week. I kept going, and this just did so much for me. In the beginning, I used to shampoo my hair like every week. Once a week, I'll shampoo my hair. Then I slowed down because, you know, I started getting more and more informed about hair care and how you should treat your hair and stuff. And a lot of shampooing could also strip your hair. You know, some of them have sulfate and all that stuff in there. I mean, I never really paid attention to some of those, like, you know, labels and all that stuff. But, you know, those are some of the things that I know is really harmful to your hair. And with that, I slowed down on shampooing my hair once a week. And I started deep conditioning my hair a lot more, you know, because I know that moisture was something that I also needed a lot in my hair. and I started deep conditioning my hair. So what I'll do, I used to shampoo my hair just once a month, which I still do now, and deep condition or condition my hair for the remaining weeks within the month. And as time went by and I started, you know, incorporating different strategies and stuff, you know, I'm seeing results. And little by little, you know, I started adding little more things. And with that, you know, I kept going on. And another thing I started using was the VO5 Moisture Milk. Someone spoke about this in a video, and I picked it up and I did try it. You know, instead of using your pricier conditioners, you know, to do deep conditions, this was the best cheap option as a conditioner to deep condition your hair. And I mean, whoa, this was really good, you know. And whenever I did my deep conditioner, I will apply this and then follow up with my regular conditioners. Another thing that I really had to slow down on also was relaxing my hair on a regular basis, because I used to, every time I realized that, hey, I cannot put the comb through my scalp, it's not running through the way that I wanted, I'm ready to go and get a relaxer. And when I stopped doing that, I also came across the Brazilian Smooth, and this one says for difficult to straighten hair. And whenever I'm a couple of weeks into my relaxer, I usually switch to the Brazilian Smooth, the shampoo and the conditioner for my hair, because what this does, it really softens up the new growth and it cuts down on you having to use excessive heat in the hair. Because I realized when I use the Brazilian Smooth in my hair, whether I do my shampoo, which I do once a month, but mainly when I do my deep conditioning and I blow dry my hair, it really like actually straightens out my new growth. It gets it really manageable. And flat ironing, I just eliminated. And that's another thing that I used to do in the past, excessive heat in my hair. And I was able to cut back on all of that when I started using this Brazilian Smooth. And it really helped me out a lot. So right now, I just do not flat iron my hair anymore. I just blow dry my hair and that's it, it's ready to go. Because adding the additional heat is like, you know, setting yourself back. And right now I'm looking for progress and I really don't want to set myself back. So flat ironing, I haven't done that for quite a while, which I'm not regretting. For my light protein, because I do give myself a protein treatment, usually I do it after my relaxer. I do protein treatment. And that's another thing. I relax my hair every 3 months. Every 3 months I relax my hair. So that's pretty much like 4 times for the year. Before, when I was neglecting my hair, I was relaxing my hair every 4 weeks, putting me at pretty much relaxing my hair 12 times for the month, which was just really bad when I think about it now. So after my relaxer, I usually do a protein treatment. But I know that using protein, you know, that really kind of dries the hair out, so you have to add some additional moisture. So I'll do like a deep conditioning usually after my after the protein treatment. And this is really good. This is the olive oil replenishing conditioner, and it's pretty much a light protein that you can use in your hair. I also use the Cream of Nature with Argan oil, and this is nice. I use this, okay, I started using this about a month ago, and I really liked it. I just added into my routine because I realized that it's a 7-in-1 leave-in treatment, and there's a list here. It's it detangles and conditions. It acts as a heat protectant. It's for breakage defense. It controls frizz. It moisturizes dry hair. it prevents split ends, it adds exotic sheen. And these are all the things that, you know, you're trying to treat your hair with. So instead of buying additional products to do this job, you know, it's all in this one bottle here. And I picked this up and this works really nice on my hair. I realized when I put it in, after I wash or deep condition, when I put it in and I blow dry my hair, it gives my hair like an additional body, a lift to it, and it feels nice and feels really heavy. So if that's something you like, this product kind of does that, you know. To me, it really does that, and it's really good. It has a nice texture to it. It's kind of thick, has a thick kind of substance. Because at first I was kind of like skeptic. I'm like, why does it have like a sprayer? I thought it was like a kind of liquid form, but it's actually a cream, and it sprays out really well on here also. It's pretty good. I still use my anti-frizz serum from the Garnia Fructis. I usually put this in when I blow dry my hair also. And I also use cheese Silk Infusion. The cheese Silk Infusion I've been using, wow, forever, because this is really, really great. You know, it's really, really nice. It's not an oily type of liquid. It goes into the hair, but it gives it a shine, but without all of that grease, if you know what I mean. When I usually wrap my hair, I use the Amla Legend. This is really great. Also, this is the Amla Legend oil cream night wrap, and this smells so good. Oh my god. See, it's a thick consistency, but I wrap my hair with this at night, and it helps to moisturize and kind of like condition the hair. It's really, really great. It doesn't weigh the hair down either. You know, it just gives it a nice little moisture when you wrap it at night and you unwrap your hair in the morning time. It's really, really nice. And that's pretty much what I use for wrapping. The new thing that I got, and I picked this up like about 2 weeks ago, is this Amla Gold hair oil. I have heard about this, but I never came across it, but I found it in a local Indian store. And I was like, ooh, I'm just gonna have to get this. It smells really good. And you know, there's some oils you put it in your hair and it might have like a sort of a semi-bad after smell. Well, this pretty much smells the same way as it is in the bottle. You put it in your hair and you don't get any kind of bad odor coming out of it. And it's really good. On the box here, sorry, it has, it's Amla, and it helps strengthen hair from root to tip. There's also almonds. It helps to moisturize and soften the hair. That's almonds. And henna. This helps to condition the hair. So these three things added in here, I think that's pretty good combination. And yeah, this works really good. So I will just put this like usually in my roots, just at the end of my hair. I use that. I know you can also use it as like a hot oil treatment, but I just kind of put a little bit in my hair and I just put it in, I leave it in my hair. I always will keep using my olive oil, my extra virgin olive oil. That is really, really great. That keeps my hair really soft. And those are just the simple products that I use. You know, I tend not to try to overstack my counter or my cupboard with unnecessary products that I probably will not even use, you know. So I've gotten myself on this regime that what I use in my hair, it's pretty much what I'm gonna be sticking with. And right now, what I'm using right now, it's doing great for me. And if something really necessary comes up, some sort of really bad thing that I need to go and get other things, maybe then. But for now, this is pretty much what I'm using in my hair. And what I wanted to mention to you guys is that, you know, one bad thing that I used to always do with my hair, and I know that really contributed to a lot of the the breakage and all of that stuff I used to get. In the winter time, I will just put on a wool hat. Now you see a wool hat like this, I will just put this on my head and keep it moving. You know what I mean? When I started taking better care of my hair, because I know that's just damaging by itself. You know, just putting a wool hat on your hair without any kind of, you know, protection, that I think is just pure danger. So now what I usually do, I will take a silk scarf and I will tie my hair. Let's say I put my hair in a bun or something. You know, I will tie my hair with my silk scarf and then I'll put my hat on. So I know when my hair is gonna stay moisturized, the hat is not gonna be dragging all over my hair, pulling out the edges and, you know, causing split ends and stuff. So that's something I also, you know, started doing. And another thing, as far as tools for my hair, you see this? I used to use, you know, these tail combs, these rat tail combs as they call them. You know, I used to use that and comb it through my hair. And you see how close these teeth are together. I mean, that's damaging. You know, that was so damaging, pulling out my hair and all of this stuff. So now, you know, I use my wide tooth comb, and I use my wide tooth comb. You know, I stay away from these. I mostly use it for just the, you know, just the tail end of it, but I use my wide tooth comb to comb my hair, or a paddle brush or something. But other than that, you know, I'm really just taking it simple, and I'm not wiling out with, you know, crazy products and stuff. I'm still on my simple regime with the products that I use now, and it's working really, really good for me. Slowly, as you see, I incorporated this Amla oil, and so far so good. So far so good. So I'm not going to be manipulating any type of stuff with my hair, because my results are good so far. I just want to, you know, keep it the way it is pretty much, and, you know, try to maintain my length and everything like that. Last but not least, I like to add another thing about hair, and I don't think I've done this before, but at this point where I am, I realize that it's also mistakes that can take place. Like usually when I do my makeup, I put on a little foundation. You know, I have little things on my hand. My hand's a little dirty from probably the foundation, or, you know, something like that. You know, it's always a good thing to actually wash your hands before actually going into the hair, putting in moisturizer or oils or anything like that, because you don't want to mix all of that stuff together, and vice versa. You know, because I've seen where there were times I did my makeup and then I had to go and actually touch up something on my hair, and, you know, I'm like, okay, I can't be using these dirty hands in my hair. I have to wash it. So that's another thing that, you know, I also do as far as not getting any foreign type of stuff into my hair. So this is the end of this video, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. You guys be safe, and, you know, tune in for another video. Bye.